Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
And now we continue our review of PANDEV's 16-point agenda. An immediate takeoff of the Nigerian Maritime University Okerenkoko was one of the 16 demands of the Pan-Niger Delta Forum PANDEV in its November 2016 meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari, and remains the only request so far met by the federal government ever since. While they commend the federal government for releasing initial funds to enable the university commence operations, some Niger Delta activists are demanding adequate funding of their institution for it to achieve its objective of manpower development in the maritime sector. Correspondent Tekanami Ofori has the details.
The Nigerian Maritime University, situated at Okerenkoko, Warri Southwest local government area of Delta State, was conceived under the administration of President Goodluck Jonathan as a vehicle for manpower development in a global maritime economy that has become increasingly knowledge-driven. The Maritime University, an initiative of the Nigerian Maritime Administrative and Safety Agency (NIMASA), was also conceived to properly harness Nigeria's vast maritime endowment and create a viable blue economy for the country. In spite of its potential benefits for the Nigerian economy, the institution could not take off several months after its establishment was approved by the Federal Executive Council in 2015. Considering that the university would build capacity, particularly for youths in the Niger Delta, create employment opportunities for them, and reduce tension in the region, PANDEV, in its November 2016 meeting with President Buhari, urged him to facilitate the process for the university to take off immediately. With the approval of 5 billion naira takeoff grants and additional 1 billion naira to provide essential infrastructure and staff recruitment, the Nigerian Maritime University commenced operations in 2017. In February 2018, the National Universities Commission (NUC) approved commencement of undergraduate degree programs effective from the 2017-2018 academic session. Consequently, the institution took off with 3 faculties of transport, engineering, and environmental management, as well as a School of Basic Studies. In line with the NUC approval, 13 major disciplines of the institution were fully accredited, with an extension of privileges accorded other federal universities. In spite of its recognition by the NUC, the Maritime University is faced with gross infrastructure deficits, a situation that is blamed on inadequate funding by the federal government.
The environment, the area, lack good healthcare facility, it lacks potable drinkable water, it lacks electricity, it lacks marine boats, speedboats, to convey them to this location. So this is a new school, we agree, but these are some things that need to be put in place immediately.
That Maritime University is well disposed to bring in a whole lot of dividends to Nigeria as a whole. 2 things can make Nigeria very great: the marine sector and also the petroleum sector. More that will attract international investment into it.
4 years after it commenced operations, the Nigerian Maritime University is yet to be located to its permanent site at Okerenkoko. Its current temporary site in neighboring Kurutie town provides limited space befitting of a university.
There was no pre-arrangement or architectural plan of that school. It's a rental apartment. It's a rental apartment that was rented by the government, and the structure there does not signify a modern university.
For the Maritime University to function properly, the federal government has been urged to address a culture of nepotism governing its recruitment and admission policy.
How many Shekris have gained admission to that school? How many Sokos? How many Urobos? But take the statistics of the workforce in that school. you know where they come from. Just like we have in the Amnesty office. It's the same problem. It has been Ijaized, not Niger Deltalized.
The Nigerian Maritime University, Okerenkoko, is the first fully fledged maritime university in West Africa. It is expected to provide technical and managerial capacity development for a new generation of Nigerians to effectively manage the maritime sector, for which Nigeria has great potentials. It is on this note that concerned Niger Deltans call on the federal government to ensure that it is adequately funded and properly managed to achieve the goals and objectives for which it was established in 2015.
Inside the Niger Delta,